Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Washington Prime Group, which is a real estate group that owns strip malls and several shopping malls across the United States of America. Now, the reason why we're taking a look at this group today is because it was just announced today that Washington Prime Group, which originally comprised of their group plus Giltmer Realty Trust, which ultimately those two did merge, in a deal with Simon, that Simon would get a mall in Texas and the Mills of Jersey Gardens, or as I call it, the infamous New Jersey swap, where Simon Property Group got the Mills of Jersey Gardens but dumped Brunswick Square. I call that the infamous Simon New Jersey swap. So mall owner Washington Prime Group reportedly to prepare for to file for bankruptcy. U.S. shopping mall owner Washington Prime Group is preparing to potentially file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, with time running thin before the company defaults after it skipped an interest payment on its debt, Bloomberg reported Thursday. Last month, Washington Prime Group missed a $23 million interest payment and said it would be entering a 30-day grace period to continue negotiations with its lenders. But those talks have since been faltering, Bloomberg reported, citing conversations with people familiar with the matter. Still, the plan to pursue bankruptcy could change, Bloomberg said, if Washington Prime is able to make progress with its lenders or if its grace period is extended. A spokesperson for the company declined to report on the comment. The Real Estate Investment Trust, based in Columbus, Ohio, was formed in May of 2014 following a spinoff from the biggest United States mall owner, Simon Property Group. It went on to grow its portfolio of shopping malls when it acquired Giltmer Realty Trust in January of 2015. Washington Prime currently operates about 100 malls across the country, a number of malls which are considered B- and C- rated, meaning they are bringing in fewer sales per square foot than A-rated assets. Those properties have been under even more pressure during the COVID pandemic, with fewer people venturing out of the house to shop. When they do, they're likely opting for open-air shopping centers over enclosed malls, and a number of retail, restaurant, and entertainment tenants requesting rent relief or shuttering more location. Mall owners have struggled to meet their own obligations. That stress has already pushed some over the edge into bankruptcy. Last November, two mall owners, CBL and Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The latter has since emerged. Washington Prime Group's shares tumbled more than 45% midday Thursday. The stock is down more than 80% from a year ago. Washington Prime has a market cap of about $771 million. So this is certainly troubling. Washington Prime Group actually owns a lot of properties across the United States. They own a couple of malls down in Florida, and they don't own any malls in California, but they're in most of the country except pretty much the West Coast. But in particular, where I am in the Northeast, in New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, they own a couple. They own the Brunswick Square, which is the only Washington Prime Group property in New Jersey. And surprisingly, that Macy's and JCPenney made it through the first wave of COVID. But obviously, I know there's rumors that Macy's might be closing down the road. And obviously, too, they also own the Jefferson Valley Mall in Yorktown Heights, New York. That's one of the few malls left in Westchester County. So this is not good for Washington Prime Group. I hope they can reemerge. I don't know what this property is in Pennsylvania. I'm actually curious to see what they own in Pennsylvania, because they definitely don't own the Lehigh Valley Mall. Okay, this looks like some kind of strip mall. This does not look like the Lehigh Valley Mall. But it definitely is very. It's very concerning and very troubling to see Washington Prime Group considering preparing to file for bankruptcy. Brunswick Square is definitely a vulnerable property, and definitely Jefferson Valley, because those malls are not, they don't bring in lots of traffic. And actually, I was in the Brunswick Square. That was the second to, actually, no, that was the last mall I went to right before the COVID-19 shutdown. And it was scary to go in there. You know, there was barely any customers inside the Macy's. I mean, you're talking March 10th. This was maybe 8 days before they announced all malls would have to shut down because of the pandemic. But even then, for Washington Prime Group, it is pretty scary to see them filing for preparing to file for bankruptcy. It is really scary to see that they might very well have to sell off some of their malls and stuff. But I mean, I would imagine new owners would be picking them up, but still, it's pretty scary to see Washington Prime Group looking to file for bankruptcy. So anyways, I thought I'd give you guys this quick little update because this is definitely a significant development. I will be following it in the coming weeks. But again, this is a very significant development regarding the bankruptcy of the malls, and I will be monitoring this story very closely and keeping people posted about Washington Prime Group standing within the next couple of weeks. So anyways, guys, that's about going to do it for this video. Again, I'm going to leave the link for the Washington Prime Group website of their mall portfolio if you want to check that out, as well as the link from CNBC. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be it.